Well, hey, this is Josh Nelson with the 7-Figure Agency. I want to thank you for joining us on this 4th video. We're talking all about how you can put this together, how you can make this work in the real world. So if you've been sticking with us, the first video I talked all about having the power of a niche and why you want to choose a specific audience and why that's helped us accelerate the growth within our agency. Video 2 was all about positioning yourself as the expert, so that you can get customers to look at you and say, man, this is the guy in this space. He understands my business, he works with companies just like me, and make it really easy for them to choose you versus the competition. Now in video 3, I talked about packaging it together with the really proactive multi-channel marketing strategy. And I shared the marketing techniques that have worked so well for us to accelerate our growth. Now on this 4th video, I really want to talk all about how you can pull this together. And if you're anything like me, you would like to learn from people that have been where you want to go. You want to learn from somebody that has accomplished the goal that you set for yourself. And so what we've done here at the 7-Figure Agency is we've gone really deep in these areas within our internet marketing strategy. And we've developed what we call the 7-Figure Agency Blueprint, which really goes in depth on the key elements that helped us build this 7-Figure Agency model. And so if you got value from this 4-part video series and you think that you'd like to have more in-depth training and you'd like to learn directly from me, my business partner Dean, and really get the specific step-by-step instruction and guidance to make this happen, that's what this program is designed to do. It's designed to help you choose your niche, implement your strategic positioning and your marketing campaign, and most importantly, fulfill flawlessly. Make sure that you actually get your client those tangible results that they're after that are going to make them stay with you month after month so that you have that consistency of recurring revenue and help you refer you to their friends and really help you develop that storehouse of case studies that you can point to and say, hey, look what we did here, look what we did there, and ultimately build your own 7-figure agency that can be poised for long-term success and potentially even make the Inc. 5000 list yourself. And so we've consolidated it into an 8-week training program that goes into these 8 modules in depth. So if you want to grow a highly profitable and successful agency, be the chosen expert within your niche, and have your customers come to you pre-positioned to buy at premium rates and provide amazing service to your clients where they get great results and they really want to sing your praises all in the next 8 weeks, then this program is designed specifically for you. And so let me just kind of unpack for you what we do within the 7-Figure Agency Blueprint. And again, it's 8 weeks, 8 modules. Module 1 is really going into more depth on why choosing a niche is so important, and more importantly, how to choose that niche. It's one thing to say, yes, I know that it's important to be in a niche. It's another thing to get some guidance and support on how do you choose that niche? What elements should you be looking at? What are the classifications of different niche opportunities that would be a good fit? And really just give you that additional support that you need to finally choose and settle on your niche. Because that's step 1. Until you have your niche, you're going to be running in circles kind of chasing your tail. Once you commit to it and you can have confidence that you've chosen the right niche, that's when you can accelerate your growth. Module 2 is all around what you're going to sell. And during that module, we unpack our service offering. And we explain exactly what we sell, how we sell it, how we position it, how we get it done, the various tools that you need in order to make this type of agency work, the different people that you're going to need, the different agency providers that you're going to need in place. Because if you're unclear on what you're selling and you're unclear on how you're going to sell it, you're not going to go out and get any new clients, and you're not going to have any confidence behind what you're doing. So on Module 2, Week 2, we really go in depth on that whole process of what you're going to go ahead and sell to your customers. Number 3, Week 3 is all about the positioning within your niche. And we unpack exactly how we wrote our book, how we were able to get it on Amazon, how we were able to get our first 5 reviews to make it credible on Amazon.com. We help you put together your lead magnet and your keynote presentation. We actually are going to give you the various presentation templates that we used. And we've got a unique strategy that's worked well. And I like to be on camera. I like to present. And so rather than trying to create content that can turn into a presentation, what I chose to do and what I've done is I create a presentation and then I turn that into my lead magnet. So we'll give you our core presentation template, which you can then plug into pretty much any niche you decide you want to go after. Then you can take that presentation, you can practice it, you can record it on camera, and then export that into text through transcription type services. This model's worked really well for other agencies that we've worked with, and we're actually going to give you the specific presentation templates and the how-to step-by-step to create that and to really position yourself within your niche. This is a pretty beefy module. You could probably have a program just on this particular area of putting that expert positioning in place. And so we go in depth on that. Module 4 is all about getting your first customer and developing that all-important case study. So in this section, we got to get out of hypothetical and we have to get into action. Because until you have that one or two clients that you can say, hey, yes, I worked with this pool builder, or hey, yes, I worked with this dentist, you're still going to be grasping at straws a little bit. So we're going to give you some shortcut techniques to go out and get that first client, execute for them, get them great results, get their approval to be your case study, get the testimonial video and the authorization to use them as a client reference. When we built our agency, we had one plumbing company in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We got him tremendous results. He became our case study, and we parlayed that one customer into hundreds of customers throughout the country. And so I really want to give you the tools to go out and get that first customer, develop that amazing case study. Module 5, we go into how to fulfill your services and get the job done right. Again, you can have the best marketing strategy in the world, but if you fall on your face in terms of what you do for the client and how you generate results for the client, you won't really accomplish anything. And so we're going to spend a lot of time sharing the exact tools that we use in order to execute for our clients, the different vendors that we use in order to claim our directories, in order to get our websites developed. A lot of it we do in-house. Some of it we have third-party providers. And we're going to share our Rolodex of services that we tap into and help make sure that you know exactly what needs to be done and that you've got an operation manual in place so that when you do get the client, you can get them great results and you can do it again and again on a very consistent basis. Module 6, we're going to talk about enhancing your authority through authorship. In this chapter, we're actually going to publish your book. In this module, we're going to help you outline the chapters. We're going to help you get those chapters filled in. We're going to give you the templates that you can use for the cover. And we're going to really help you not overthink this, not turn this into a one-year project, but turn it into a 1 or 2 week project that you really focus your attention, you get your book published, you get it online so that you have that asset that you can then use to market yourself and then you can then use to get those speaking engagements which are so powerful. And we're going to just explain to you exactly what we did to write our book, how we got on Amazon, and really shortcut that entire process for you. Module 7 is we're going to help you put together your multi-step marketing strategy. I talked about this in video 3, making sure that you're not just doing SEO, you're not just doing pay-per-click, but you've got direct mail and you've got speaking engagements and you're at the events and trade shows. We're going to put together a marketing calendar with you. We're going to help you put all of the right pieces in place so that you can have that strategic strategy and have those customers coming to you pre-positioned to buy. Really, really exciting stuff. And then Module 8, we're going to talk about customer service and account management strategies. This might feel like a little bit of how important is that? Is that really relevant? This is almost as important as your ability to fulfill. What Dean and I found out after our first 2 or 3 years in business was we could get the clients, we could actually get the clients good results, but we had churn. Customers were leaving. We kind of scratched our head a little bit and said, why are these customers not staying with us? We realized that we had to have a proactive account management strategy in place. How we were communicating with the customer month 1, month 3, month 6, month 9, month 12, and what mechanisms we had in place to make sure they understood what we were doing, they could quantify the return on investment, and that they didn't feel a perceived disconnect. And so module 8, we're really just going to spell out for you exactly what our account management strategy looks like so that you can model it in your agency. And this is the key to that long-term retention, which is going to make your company either work or not work. Now, as part of this process, we don't just want to give you the training. We want to actually make this a place where you have access to me and Dean. You have access to other agencies that are going through this with you. And so you're going to get access to a private Facebook group just for other seven-figure agency blueprint owners where you can engage, you can ask questions. If you look in there now, you can look at the entire string, and there's agencies that have gone from 0 to 6 and I can't say 7 figures yet, but high 6 figures and are really killing it following this process. One of them is Montina Portis. She's in Atlanta, and you'll see her success story on a following video, but she's focused on the legal niche and kind of even drilled down more than that, small legal owners, and she's just doing fantastic. Another is Alan Hillsberg, and he chose, of all things, to focus on funeral home owners. And initially when he said it, I kind of said, I don't know, Alan, I don't know if that's going to be a great niche. I don't have any experience with it, but he decided to run with it. He's now doing over $20,000 per month just within the funeral space. And so I say that because you're going to have access to the Montinas and the Allens and the Scott Meadows and the other people that have come before you that have modeled this process and are seeing great results. So it's not just me and Dean that you can bounce ideas off of, it's those others and the others that are coming into the program as well. Now you're going to get the exact system that I personally use to grow my agency from 0 to over $250,000 per month in revenue. And this program, price-wise, if you compare it to other options that are out there, WSI is a franchise that focuses on building an internet marketing agency, and they're pretty well known, they're pretty popular. If you were to go right now and price out a WSI franchise, you'd be looking at a $50,000 investment and royalties. So that's kind of in that stratosphere. I feel like what we actually bring to the table is significantly greater because we're showing you our proven model and how we made it to the Inc. 5000 list. Another franchise model that's out there for this same type of training is AIS Media. And AIS Media was one of the franchises that I joined up with in my first business. And I know for a fact that AIS Media charges $12,000 initial sign-up fee, and then they also get you for training costs and royalties. So everything that you bill, you have to send some of that back to them. And then there are other similar unproven programs from people that are no longer in their agencies or never really even had an agency that grew to 7 figures. And those guys are training on how to, I guess, hypothetically build a successful agency. And I've seen those programs sell between $5,000 and $7,000. Now, I think this program is worth every bit of $10,000 plus. And I think just based on the 8 modules that I explained, you probably agree and are saying, yeah, it's worth it, but I couldn't afford it, right? And I want to make sure that we make this affordable for you. And so what we're offering, just as our Made the Inc. 5000 party price, is we're going to give you the entire program, all 8 modules, access to me and Dean in the private Facebook group and the other members for just $2,990 or 3 payments of $999. So just about $3,000, and you're going to get access to all of the training, all of the presentations, our proposal template, really all of the things that we do in order to build our 7-figure agency. But I want to make this better. I really want to make this affordable. I want this to be something that's such a no-brainer that as you're watching this video, you say, man, I need to get in on this right away. And so for the first 20 people, and again, we're just kind of rolling this out as part of our We Made the Inc. 5000. We're really excited about it. For the first 20 people that sign up and register for the program, you can pay just $14.99. So instead of $3,000, just $14.99, or we'll break it into 3 payments for you of just $4.99. So order now. This is a complete no-brainer. If you can't get that $14.99 back within the 8 weeks, I would be completely shocked. So to order, it should be somewhere on this page, or you can go to 7figureagency.com/order. You'll see the button where you can register for the program and get started. So what I want you to do right now is to open another tab or another browser bar. I want you to go to sevenfigureagency.com/order and then choose the option that works best for you, either the $14.99 or the 3 payments of $4.99. And what you're going to get right away is you're going to get a confirmation. You're going to get instant access to the entire training, all 8 modules, all of the presentation templates, the proposal templates, the strategies and techniques that we implement to get our clients results, and the strategies and techniques we use to manage our accounts and keep our clients with us. So order now. Again, it's sevenfigureagency.com/order. And all I would say is, if you want to grow a highly successful and profitable agency, you want to be the chosen expert in your niche, you want to have customers coming to you pre-positioned to buy at premium rates, and you want to provide amazing service to get your clients great results all over the next 8 weeks, then order now at sevenfigureagency.com/order, where you could probably find the order button on this page. And it gets even better. What I want to do is make this completely risk-free for you. So you can get the entire program, you can have access to the trainings with the best guarantee ever. And what I say to that is, if you're not 100% satisfied, you can cancel at any time for a complete money-back refund. No questions asked. And you'll go through the program, you'll have access to the trainings. If you don't see the value, if you don't think that this is the best training on internet marketing agencies that you've ever been in, then just contact me or Dean at the office and we'll refund your entire investment. No questions asked. So again, order now, sevenfigureagency.com/order. And there's one last really cool bonus that I want to include for those of you that are in the first 20 to register, and that's a live mastermind meeting with me, Dean, and the other members that attend at our office in Miami. So in some of the other videos that you've seen our office, you see it's kind of cool, it's green, we've got cutouts all over the place, we've got our team of 28 full-time employees. It's a great environment. Miami is a cool city. In November, we're gonna have a live in-office day where you're gonna be able to, as part of this training, come down to Miami on your dime, spend the day at our office with me, Dean, and the other members, and we'll have a private mastermind. And this element by itself, I believe, has a $5,000 plus value. Being able to mastermind with me and Dean, being able to see our office, being able to see how everything is structured, that's going to be included for you when you register right now. Again, it's just for the first 20. I don't know how many people are going to register. Maybe it's going to be more, maybe it's going to be less. So if this sounds good to you, having access to all of our training, all of our templates, our entire blueprint, really the exact model we've used to build our 7-figure agency, to make the Inc. 5000 list of the fastest growing companies in the United States, and then have a full day at our office for just $1,500. All you have to do now is go to sevenfigureagency.com/order, get registered right away. We're going to get you the username and password. You're going to get access to all of the training videos. This isn't one of those cases where I'm going to drip it out over you and make you sit on your hands for 8 weeks. You can dive in and go through this as fast as you want. You'll have access to me and Dean in the private Facebook group, so you'll have that personal one-on-one coaching and accountability. And then you'll be able to spend that full day with me and Dean and our team and see exactly what a real 7-figure agency looks like in the real world. So I hope you've gotten tremendous value from this series. I hope you're as excited as I am about the future potential for you and your agency. And all you need to do now is go to sevenfigureagency.com/order, get registered, and get ready to take your agency to the next level. I'll talk to you soon.